Hello everyone. Should we try again? Third time lucky. If this doesn't work, then I will have to cancel today's because, yeah, can't do much without internet. I mean, usually we're okay. Hi Natalie, hey Claire, hey Sarah, Chrissy. I can see you all coming in. Let me know if this is... I haven't done anything different. I literally have not done nothing different. I've just... yeah, just try it again. Sometimes it might help it. I don't know. Just let me know, because if it's bad, but it's literally on our main road. It just seems a bit of a coincidence that I'm having terrible internet when there's roadworks. So we're saying, is that all pretty straight? I think we'll go with that. I know, how dare they? Let me know if it's okay though, because I can't. It's hard for, well, it's not hard for me to know because I can't hear. That's the thing. I can see my picture on my iPad, but I don't know what I sound like. It's not to do with that. I've got my internet's fine upstairs, Simone. It's for the garden when I'd need to get it more. I've never had any issues with the internet in the house. Now I've got my boosters and stuff. I've got full signal. It's just as good here. I do my uploads here and everything now. So there's nothing there. It's just, I don't know. I live at the top of a busy high street, so I should always have a good connection, really. Hey everybody. It's fine at the moment. Should we just crack on then? Just see how it goes. So, third time lucky. Hello everybody. Thank you for persevering. The joys of working from home. So what I wanted to do today, oh hang on a minute, I'm going to try and do my link again now, if it's still got it saved. Oh, let me just refresh that. It should bring up a new one. There it is. Okay. Most of you have already seen my links on Facebook, and I did share some on here as well, but I'm just going to drop it in again for anybody new that's watching. Again, this is a live craft along. These are about 2 hours long. I am currently interacting live with people in the chat. If this isn't your thing, you don't like watching that, then go over to my other channels, Mixed Up Craft and Made to Surprise, and that's where I share short, condensed video tutorials. So if you don't want all the faff, that's fine. It's not for you, but there's lots of people here that do like it. So we've got something for everybody. But if you don't like it, just pop on out and go over to the other channels and you'll see similar cards. I will link maybe a couple of similar styles and tutorials using this from my other channels, and you'll find that in the description below after the live. Right, let me just pin that message, and that should, yeah, there we go. So that is the link to the magazine, which is the newest issue 150 of Creative Stamping Magazine, and it's Made to Surprise. So I'm going to take this one out. I haven't even used it yet. Yeah, don't forget to thumbs up. So if you just pop out of the chat, just click the cross and then hit the thumbs up, and then you can come back into the chat again. It just helps push the live out. And again, thank you all for commenting. There's been a few, Sarah, nothing bad, but you get the odd ones. So even though I've set this channel up specifically, some people just don't read, so I best tell everybody at the start. So I'll probably do that little disclaimer at the start of all of these. It's mainly people that are coming over from Instagram, just random people that are scrolling and just finding me by chance, and that's fine, I get it. But people need to understand that we've all got different ways that we like to craft and different things we like to watch, and that's what makes this so great. So yeah, I get that people don't want to hear me chatting and saying hello to 81 people, but that's fine. There's a lot of other lovely places you can go, including my other channels, so I've got something for everyone. Deb, you got your copy today. Julie, hi Sam, hope you are all well, loving your videos. Thank you, Julia. And thank you to all the new people as well, because on the back of that, on the flip side, I have also got a lot of new people that are watching my YouTubes. My actual Mixed Up Craft page on Facebook has rocketed like thousands and thousands of people have liked my page because of the reels that I've been sharing lately. So massive thank you. I hugely appreciate it. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy what I share. Alison, you got your copy at the start of the week. Where do I look out of? Oh, hang on a minute. Where do I look for out of production stamps? I'm looking for Sea Creatures from Under the Sea. I have the Sentiments one. Your best, try eBay, the Vinted, lots of people sell on. We've got, I say we, it's not my group. I'm not actually associated with it in that sense. There is a Made to Surprise, is it Made to Surprise Anonymous Facebook page, and that's where people buy and sell or swap Made to Surprise products. So you might be able to find someone selling it over there. I know, Sarah, I know. I made Gemma's box card yesterday from the month, so we're going to have a little flip through. So this is available. It's already online. Apologies to anybody who may have clicked on the Digi link yesterday. I did change it pretty quickly, but I think a couple of you did use that one, but we've hopefully sorted them out. I am waiting to hear back from one lady who said she was going to email me, but I've yet to hear from her. But just double check when you click on the link that it's the $9.99 price, which is the physical magazine. There is a $6.99, which is your digital magazine. But I have double checked them again, and I triple checked, and it's all correct. And the link here should take you, fingers crossed, to the $9.99, which is your physical copy. And that means you get your stamp set. Waiting for my food shopping to be delivered, so a good excuse to watch. Hey Joe, hi everybody. MTS Addicts Anonymous, there we go. Hey Tracy Ann, I made a card with these and the papercraft. Yes, so this is the other thing. So it goes perfectly with the Papercraft Society with the coffee cup. You can use a lot of these elements with that. And we've also got the cute little faces, which are the same as the Advent faces. And someone did say that it would go really well with the Advent characters. So although it's pumpkin spice, I did want something that is going to still work with lots of other occasions. So your coffee cup here, that would be great. Christmas colours, be great with Valentine pinks. You can stamp other little sentiments in there. You've got your cake there, which some of you recognise. Slightly changed a little bit, but things like these, all of most, well, I mean, you've got your cinnamon there, but a lot of like those ones, that one, your little berries, the leaves, your cinnamon bun, your donuts, this one and this one, you can use all year round. So there's actually a huge chunk, you know, that you can use all year round. Even things like the sentiment, you're the cherry on top, happy birthday, obviously that's great. Coffee is always better with a friend. Whole lot of love, sorry. Obviously the leaves falling, that's a nod to autumn. Pumpkin spice, obviously again, give thanks. Something sweet to make you smile. I like you a latte. So there's a lot there that you can use outside of autumn. And then you've got Welcome to the Pumpkin Patch, which is obviously a fun one as well. Beautiful pumpkins here. You got another one there. So what I want to do is I want to use this frame here, which I'm going to ink up with pinks, greens and oranges. So we're going to do some fun inking and use the distress spritzes. And then I'm going to have it just sitting, just kind of floating like a little spring with a crisp white background. And then I want to have all the different pumpkins, maybe a couple of toadstools. What else? Maybe I might do the coffee cup just all popping up so it's like a pumpkin patch, and then I was going to have Welcome to the Pumpkin Patch, and it'll be a just nice just because card that I can send out over the next few months. Hi everybody. Hey Benita, Pippa. Got my magazine in Asda the other day, a bit of a story with my husband. Oops. I wonder, would there still be stock of the mag so I could buy together with the new release? Yeah, magazines are different because they're brought in the you know, big huge bulk, like there's tens of thousands. So I'm pretty sure you'll be okay. Because the magazines go out to not a different customer, but there are people that just purely buy craft magazines. They like to sit and read them, and then they might go off and do their own thing with them, and don't, you know, there are some creative magazines that don't have gifts on them and stuff, so it is a very different kind of customer. And obviously you're catering and you have to stock the big supermarkets, so the unit volume is huge. So you'll probably be okay, I would have thought. If you don't see it in stores, then we've got it on Craft World. So yeah, I think you'll be okay. Oh yeah, it was lovely, really fun week. So I'm gonna cut this first and get this inked up. And then we can just, it's going to be a lot of colouring really, just a bit of a chilled one. The card itself is going to be quite easy. But we'll get this one cut so I can ink it up, get all the mess kind of out of the way first. Also, just quickly, let's see, because there are some lovely inspiration in here. Now, I've not done inspiration using the stamp set because I've got another feature in the magazine. But Gemma and two other DTs have done some really lovely cards. So there is lots of inspiration, and I'm going to be using them now for quite a few of these Friday lives going forward. So you can see some nice designs there. There's a tower card. You've got the lovely just like panel version. You've got some 3D makes, little donuts there. As always, I don't show everything, so it is a surprise. If you want to see what Gemma's made, close your eyes if you don't want to be, you know, don't want to spoil it. But this is a few that Gemma's made here. So she's done this lovely pop-up card. Gemma is on my design team for anybody new. Then she's done the tower card. She's used the shutter die set there. So those two are using Made to Surprise dies. That one is a completely freehand one, so you've got your instructions there. And then she's done this one here using the slide, double slider, but she's used the single slider. I love the wreath of all of the sweet treats there, and then you pull the top up, and then she's used super sliders for this one here. So any of you mechanism fans, you've probably got a lot of them. You could do each one of those cards. And again, you'll see, not particularly autumn themed or looking. So again, it's nice to have the nod to it, but I always like you to have things that you're going to be able to pull out and use pretty much all year round. Change all those colours to reds, greens and yellows. You've got a Christmas card, a Christmas festive wreath of sweets, you know. So lots of really nice fun stuff. Again, try not to, that's a beautiful card there though. It was the blue that caught my eye. This one here I thought was really fun from Katerina. Oh, is she in chat? I think you are, aren't you? Do you mind, Kat? For sure? I don't know, I don't like to just assume. She's done a big donut and she's used a scallop punch or die on the corner there to make it look like it's had a chunk of, you know, you've taken a bite out of it, which I thought was brilliant. You are, oh yeah, create with Katerina. There she is. There's the lovely Katerina. So she's done this one. I love that one as well. She's turned it into like a toadstool shape. Then you've got the coffee cup. So again, if you've got the die set from the Papercraft Society, then you can create something very similar there as well. And then she's done these ones. So she's made a big pumpkin with lots of oval dies, which I thought was really good. And then a big cupcake there as well. Yeah, you thought that was a fab idea. It's good, wasn't it? Let's just have another little look. So there's a little interview with me from my craft room with a past collection. Just a little one there. So again, a couple of the cards you would have seen already if you've watched the lives. And then we've got lovely Helen here. So she's done, again, alternative, just me, you know, like I said about using different colours, but she's done a lovely decoupage here. So that's actually got layers on it, which I love doing. You've seen me do that quite a few times. And she talks you through the steps there. You've got this lovely one here, Thanks a Latte. That's lovely, and I think her colouring's beautiful there as well. And I love how she's done like the rings to represent the stains of a coffee cup on the table. It's just those little touches. That's what I find in people's makes when I'm, you know, looking at things. It's the little details, which maybe to some would get, you know, if you've given that to the person, they might not notice that so much. But I think those bits are what kind of make it special. So I thought that was really cool. And then she's done another kind of like wreath style there with the donuts. And again, this one here, again, her colouring, that colouring, if you look at that closely, that is pretty incredible. Again, she's done the decoupage layering on that as well, so you get that natural drop shadow behind each of the layers. But if you love a cinnamon roll, then you've got a cute one there that you can use. So I thought that was very sweet. My screen's a little bit delayed, so I don't know why that's so... let me just come out of that because it's still got me showing Gemma's stuff. Oh, there we go. That should be updated now. So lots of inspiration, plus then just normal lovely inspiration using other, you know, company stamps, different techniques. I'll just see if there's another one. Oh, Sarah Jackman Reid, she always does lovely ones. Now this is Halloween and autumn, so she's done some real cool ones there, because there are papers to download as well. I haven't downloaded them yet because my ink's out, so I do need to get those downloaded. I've got the file on my laptop, but all of these are the papers that you can download. Some of them you'll recognise, and there's some new ones there as well. I love that with the teal. I think that's really, really nice. So hopefully, like I said, a bit of inspiration, because there is, you know, quite a few of us who don't really do autumn crafts, you know, don't really send autumn kind of cards, things like that. So hopefully you'll see the other ones. Oh, and Vicky. Is Vicky in chat? It's nice that a lot of you that have contributed are in the chat. I see Monica as well. Hi, Monica. Vicky has done alternative makes. So these are what we call it off the page. So you've got a coffee cup with the gift card holder. So again, if you've got my Past Papercraft Society kit, you could just use that one. Otherwise, you've got this here. You can see the papers found out that you can download just in the corner there. Isn't it nice? Yeah, I love that we've got lots of talented crafters in the chat in our group. Then you've got this one here with the chocolate pretzels in it, which I thought was really nice. She's put cookies in this one here, something sweet to make you smile. And then you've got a lovely gift bag there. And then she's done this hexagon box as well. Really sweet. Hi everybody. And I think that's all of the makes that are in there using. There's usually something at the back. One last. Oh yeah, here we go. Rebecca Davies. So she's used the florals there, the leaves, sorry, heat embossed and inked up, and they're all up on foam because they've all got a shadow behind them, which looks lovely. There's the cover card. That was the one on the front cover. This is nice with like the swooshes. So she's just got the ink pad and actually just brushed it across the card. I think that looks really cool. And then this is pretty, really nice. And the hexagon one there as well. You're the cherry on the top. And that is it. And then at the back is Gemma's craft room, but I'm going to leave that so you can have a nice surprise, because I've seen peeks of it when I've been live with her and we've been chatting, and she's got her interview there. So Stampers Secrets, and it says a sneaky peek inside the craft rooms of our design teams as they share their storage secrets and stash must-haves. And it's Gemma. So if you want to have a good nose at Gemma's craft room, then you have to get the magazine. Quick question: the size of these stamps compared to your Cake Sweet stamps, are they smaller? I would say they're about the same, to be honest. There's not much in it. The cookie in the Papercraft Society kit is bigger. That is smaller. That little cupcake's small. I haven't done that one before. Donut's about the same size, but it's an autumn donut. So there's little leaves on there. The cake, it's not much difference in size. But that's about it, really. All the rest are new or slightly changed variations. So they're the same but a bit different. Oh, there, you're just chatting amongst yourselves. Right, I've got to get on with this because we're already a bit late and I don't want to be holding you all up for too long, although I know some of you wouldn't mind. Right, so we're going to do some inking with this piece. I've just got some white card. This is just a white smooth cardstock, and I'll get this one cut out first of all. I'm just going to add a little shim on top of that, just because there's quite a bit of detail. So how is everybody? What have we all been up to? I feel jet lagged. Yesterday I felt horrendous. Really did feel like I'd taken a flight somewhere. That drive really took it out of me. I'm not used to sitting on my own because I've been doing a lot of drives to Nan's, but Nan's drive's a bit different. It's a lot of country roads. It's very scenic. This is motorway. And you know, I was on my own and it was just hard going. So yeah, it's I couldn't do that regularly, that's for sure, and I don't miss it. And when I saw the Welcome to Devon sign when I was coming home, I was like, yes. So as lovely as it was, gosh, I love my home. Did you get any office gossip? I'm just trying to think. Not really, no. To be fair, it was all so quick. You know, I got there at 9:30, and then I had photography booked in for 10, and that I was in there for about an hour, changing outfits and just having a laugh really. And then I had a meeting then at 11:30, which was to go over all the inspo that we'd looked at the day before, because when I got up there we walked around Manchester just to kind of get some inspo really, got colours, trends, things like that. And then I had lunch, so the boss took me to lunch, which was nice, and then back, and then I had another meeting to go through something that's happening, and we just were sorting out how subscriptions are going to work. There's a little bit of gossip. I'm sure some of you are already started to guess anyway, but I do like to just keep you hanging, which is very exciting. That's all happening in December, and it's not a advent, by the way. And then it was back. That was it, you know. It was back to the. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, how's it doing that top fan? I don't click off that. Right, I was just going to zoom you in a little bit. There we go. So yeah, so that was all lovely. Right, I'm going to use green, and then I think we'll go into orange and then into pink. So we'll do green, and then we'll do, I think, picked raspberry, and then we've got to use carved pumpkin. I think they're going to look nice. So we've got like the green grass, and then going into like a autumn sky. Let us know. Oh, let me get my that one. Is it that one? I've got a couple. Yeah, that one, and then that one, and that one. Just a bit more. I can't. You've got to wait. I think promo is going to start in September, so a little bit of a wait. We've got some lovely launches before then anyway, so it'll be fine. Yeah, the downloads of what have been up, they go up straight away, so you can get those. So yeah, got some fun stuff to come. Oh, I loved it, Avril. So nice. Yeah, absolutely love it. So we're just going to do like a little whimsical window looking in to the pumpkin patch. And then I'll spritz the layers as well. I might add a tiny bit of darker green just onto the bottom. But no, it was lovely. My hotel was amazing. Such a nice hotel. It was an old converted factory. It's called Native, so anyone who's from Manchester or has been, just so cool. Is your launch okay? Yeah, all fine, Kay. Yeah, I've seen it. It's all there. So we've got the go ahead. Thankfully, I've already, like I said, I've got all the Gemma's samples. We're pretty much ready to go. I've just got to do kind of my promo, my end, and do a few more samples. So, but I'll start all that next week. And let's just hold that in place. So I'll blend it a bit better in a minute. I just want to kind of get the colour down. You've got to be kind of careful because it's so delicate. Oh, it's nice using some different colours. I've been in the reds and the greens for so long. It's nice to go into the autumn. Although I'm not ready for autumn. I'm still very much enjoying summer. I think because I've got the garden still to do. But I do love autumn. It's my favourite season. So look nice when we spritz each section, but that against the white is going to really pop. So let's blend this a little bit more. Hi everybody. Sorry if I've missed any questions. Put them in capitals if I've missed anything. What a beautiful colour combination. Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? So I'm just going to go over each of the areas where they kind of overlap just to blend it a little bit better. looks good. Nice. I'm going to do the green. Yeah, so that's carved pumpkin, picked raspberry and mowed lawn. Don't want to muddy the brown, muddy that too much. It'd be spritz, but obviously green and pink, they don't sit together on the colour wheel, so you can get a bit more of a muddy. It's gone a little bit brown there, but I'll just make sure you don't really see that with the spritz. And then I might just do a tiny bit of darker green, just kissing the bottom. This is Rustic Wilderness. Again, you're not going to see a lot of it once it gets spritzed. Okay, so we'll add our water first, so you get the kind of hazy, that gives it quite a whimsical look, and then I can go over it. I must invest in some of the old inks. Are lovely. I've had them for years and years. The inks, such a good statement on your cards. There's lovely colours and everything. Great combos. There's just so much you can do with them. Right, have I got some water there? Oh, hang on, let me get some. I need to get a new paper towel roll up here. I've got, use a bit of some scrap bit there I can reuse. Right. This is just water first. Just want to get some blobs on here. Over it again. Oh no, there you go. You get these nice, see all the little, it's like the faux bleaching. So that's lovely there. I want some bigger ones like that. I don't really like making too many baby cards, but enjoyed whipping up 2 after 12 days of Christmas mates. It's nice, yeah, definitely. It's just, I know once Christmas is over, I'll be so like happy to just pack every Christmas bit away again and just get into new colours again. I love it when I'm in the moment doing it, but yeah. But then that's part of it, isn't it? It's nice then, it gets you using. Because I know there are some people who just make the same kind of theme cards all together, and that's fine, because you know it's obviously what they need, whether it's like a demand for birthday cards and things like that, or they just do really well with the Christmas makes. But I do like to change it up. So I've got mowed lawn, spritz. I got carved pumpkin. I don't know. Where's the picked raspberry? What closest orange one have I got? Crackling campfire. I know I have got a bright. Oh, is it there? Oh gosh, that nearly went in my coffee. I nearly had a stamp then. Barn door. Nope. Ah, here we go. Got spice marmalade. That'd be my closest orange one. Because it doesn't matter. They don't have to match. Right. So we'll do the green one first. Hey Francis, give it a good shake so you hear your ball bearing. Make sure all that mica is moved from the bottom. And I'm just going to use just to kind of shield it from each colour. And this will add a lovely shimmer. I'll dry it all at the same time, but just lay it all down first. Probably going to stick a few characters on the front as well. Yeah, that's covered that nicely. And if this warps quite a bit, which it probably will, I'm going to cut it again in white and then stick the two together, and then it's nice and strong. But I think this is going to be a nice little frame for all the characters. Right. Okay, right, we're just going to pop the heat gun on, so watch your ears if you've got your headphones on. It's just evaporating the spritz first, and then it'll just dry out any moisture from the water. This looks so pretty. Oh. And you can see when it's dry, you can literally watch it evaporate. If you get any thicker bits, you can just grab it. Feels pretty dry to me. Let me just wipe this down. I'll quickly die cut the other one, stick those together, and then we can start stamping. Keep that out because I'm going to need that in a minute. So there is. I'll just bring it up closer so you can really see. Hopefully you're picking up all the sparkle there. So it's a bit too blurred. Come out a bit too far away. Too close, sorry. That's better. Right, so cut another one. And this is going to just back it and just make it all nice and strong, because I use the construction glue as well. I've stayed in that hotel in Manchester before. It became a hotel, the old warehouse architecture inside. Yeah, it's amazing. So cool. The rooms on the top floor have big terraces overlooking. Oh, really? I had a view of all the like rivers with the barges and stuff, so that was quite nice. And I had quite a big window seat that I could sit on. It was very cool, very contemporary, modern, completely different to my style, but it's nice. It's a nice change every now and then. Hi, everybody. Not too many bits to pop out. Just going to make it nice and strong, and then that's going to have the white background, so it's going to really pop. Get this done first, and then I've got time for it to dry, get nice and stiff. A little glue in all those areas, you don't need a lot. A little bit there. Okay. Just use your tweezers just to get that all lined up. Give it a little kind of pressure just to start, and let it just grab, and then you can really kind of push it all together in a minute. All looks lined up to me. Hey everybody! Nice, isn't it? So that's going to get nice and strong now. Be a nice solid frame to stick down in a bit. There we go. Right, just leave that to one side. Now we can start stamping up some more card. So I just want it to be a bit like a scene from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, you know, the first scene when they go into like the Garden of Sweets. It's just going to be all of these, well not all, but a lot of these fun little images just popping up from the bottom, and then we'll have welcome to the, is it that one there? Welcome to the pumpkin patch. I just grab blank. So this is going to be, we're going to make a tiny little spring either side. Might do a bigger card again actually. You can imagine, welcome to the pumpkin patch, and then you're going to see all of the different bits along the bottom. But I might do a bigger, I think I might do 6 by 8 card. So the springs, I think that'll look more fun actually. So we'll change that in a minute. So we want pumpkin, toadstools, do multiples of these as well. Big pumpkin, little pumpkin. We've got to have some of the leaves and amongst it all as well. I'm just going to use lots of foam, be quite dimensional. Got to have the cinnamon roll. What other ones have we got? I've got to have the donut with the little leaves. The coffee cup's probably going to be a bit too big, so I might not do that one. I think we'll do the smaller cup instead. do that one. Do that leaf. The fun little berry with the face. I love that one. That's so sweet. Put the cookie in as well, because that'd be a nice little filler. I'll do that one as well. We'll go with those for now. I think that's going to be more than enough. And then maybe add in little things like the cinnamon and the little honey stirrer there as well. So I'll have those bits. There we go. Isn't it? I know, it's so sweet. I love it. Let me just have my coffee. I've got my cup warmer today. Oh my God, I did drop a stamp in there. I just felt it. Oh no. Oh, no. Oh God. What one's that? Mother's Day one. It's one of those ones I've not found a home for. It's been on my shelf for months. Oh, it's probably got dust and everything in my coffee. Oh well, it's hot. It won't make me sick. We're not gonna worry. Don't worry, I wouldn't feed you that one if you came to my house. It's because it's literally, my shelf is just above my coffee, and when I got the distressed oxide I knocked a stamp. I thought I caught it. There might be another one in there, you never know. Oh dear. It's how weird things happen, you know? All these like Final Destination, you know, funny like moments in movies and stuff. You know, that's how things happen. Try and squeeze these a bit closer, and then I can do a couple more. Want maybe 3 toadstools because I like them, and then I think everything else will be fine how it is. Right, so I'm going to use Memento ink because I'm going to use my alcohol markers to colour it all in. Yeah, yummy. A nice black Americano with a side of stamp. Clear stamp. Yeah. Now you might need to prime these, so I'll probably have to stamp it a couple times. Any new stamps, especially ones that are acrylic based, you probably find you need to prime them. So some people just stamp them a few times with like a stays on. Some people just rub their hand over, so you basically just want to take off the layer of like the factory residue. Plus stamping a lot at one time isn't always the best. It's not too bad. See, it's a bit blotchy because the ink hasn't really grabbed that well on the stamp, but the more you use them and condition them, the better. So some people use an eraser, rub it over the top. Just washing them, just giving them a wipe. Oh my God, they are the cutest stamps though. Oh, love them. Look at the little face. Right, so then I just want to do the little toadstool again. I might do those pumpkins again because it is the pumpkin patch, so you want that to be your more prominent feature, and then the leaves because they're good little fillers. And then whatever's left over, like I said, I'm going to be doing more cards with this anyway, so we will use them again, so don't need those. This to be a really full, although it's going to be kind of a flat card in a sense, there's going to be a lot in it, so it's all just going to be using foam pads. And then we'll do another pumpkin, toadstool, so we've got 3 of those, and then I think that's everything. I'll clean all those later. And they're nice easy images to colour in as well. We're just going to stick with a simple palette of colours. I'm going to do pink toadstools, we're not going to do red. I'm not going to do the traditional colours. We're going to stick with the 3 colours that I've got in the frame so that everything ties together. Okay, hopefully you haven't got the glare now from the glass, because I did notice it was there, so that should go. Right, what am I missing? Quick question, Sam. What app do you use to add backgrounds to your cards for social media? I use, hang on a minute, Photo Room, but I pay for it. It's quite expensive, but I put it through my books, so because it's obviously for work. I think it's £40 for the year. It's brilliant, and it does everything really quick, but yeah. There are others. I'd shop around as well, but I just found that one. I just thought it worked really well. It's quite a nice user-friendly one. What other one? Is there something? There's another one as well I think I had, but I could only use so much with the free option, which is why I paid for it. Right, let's choose the colours that are going to match best with what I've got there. So let's use, see what the magenta. That's nice, it's just, it's running out. So the magenta, just try the magenta there. No, that's better. Right, we'll use those 2. So it's the magenta. You'll probably find I'm going to mix the magenta from that one, and then the oranges. That's quite good. That's their skin. I think that is the only orange one actually within the, it was the coral. What's the coral like? No, that's a bit too light. Burnt orange, let's just see if I've got a better. They're both about the same, to be honest. Just those 2 that I think I'll use. That's not bad. Let's just see how it looks. Yeah, no, that's too brown. No, I think we can work with that. The green. Yeah, it's got to be alpine, I think. That's a good one. What's the light one like? Oh, no, it's a bit too light. Got alpine again there. Citrus, I think's 2. Oh, actually. Oh no, I kind of like the citrus. We could use a couple of greens because we've got the leaves as well. I think citrus and alpine are the best for the colours, distress colours that I've used, if you want to do something similar. Just trying to see if I've got, that's not citrus, that's gold. Green, I've got that citrus, no, that's fine. That's light again. I don't think I have another alpine. There's jade. Oh no, that's alpine. Ah, okay, that's better. I think that one's running out. Yeah, that one's better. Okay, so I think I've got my colours. That's what I'm going to use for everything. I might just use a slightly lighter colour there and maybe a little bit of brown for the cookie, but otherwise we'll go with these. So let's start, we'll do all the pumpkins first. Running out though. The mid colour's okay, so hopefully that will, I'll go over the highlight, I'll go back over that with a white gel pen later. Can you see this? Yeah, you can. We should just get away with it. Do not disturb. But hopefully I'm all here still. Am I back? Don't say that's messed up my stream. Oh gosh, I'm a little close. What happened there? Have I just zoomed in even more? There we go. That was a bit close. Why I was so close. It was someone just rung me, sorry. The workman. No, it was my phone. Someone just rung me. Didn't put my do not disturb on. One of those days, isn't it? I can hear the droning sound there with the drill in the background. I am so hot, literally sweating, because I can't have the windows open, it'd just be too loud. I don't remember having anything through the door. I thought they had to tell you if they do roadworks within a certain distance of your house. Maybe I just got it wrong. Am I still too close? I am, aren't I? Is that better? This mag is on its way with some extra brushes and glue pins. Yay! That still looks... It's different to what my phone's showing. My phone is further away than what is on my screen, so I'm not too sure what's going on there, because it looks really close. I'll just try and make sure I'm in the screen, but it's definitely, I don't know. I just don't know what's going on today, guys. We're just going to keep colouring in pumpkins. Go with the flow. Do I go in with the real dark? I might just do a little bit, because I'm going to blend this all together in a minute. I'll just put in just a little bit. You won't really see the bottoms of a lot of them anyway, because of how they're going to be attached. Just a little bit. So if you've got your scan and cut, then use that to cut these out, because we've got no dies with these, because it's the Creative Stampin' Mat, so you don't get dies. You could spritz these as well with like a gold, just a light little spritzing so they're all shiny. That would look really nice as well. Okay, let's blend these out. I can't, I've just zoomed out and it's not made, I don't know if it's stuck. I've just done it twice and it's not changed it. I don't know why it's doing that. It's already out on my phone, but it's showing different on my iPad, so I don't know. Try it again in a minute. I just don't want to keep touching it. Not great when one of your markers is got nothing left in it really. So make sure I keep moving it around so you can see everything. Okay. I need to get my scanner cut out. I haven't used it. Have you not? Alright. Let's do these leaves because these are big, so we'll do these in the bright green. So I'm going to do some really fun fold cards with this set as well. Probably do a little series using the stamp set over on my Mixed Up Craft YouTube channel. So once I've done launch next week, maybe we can do a bit of a focus on that, which will be nice. And I'll try and do not all, you know, I'll do like birthday colours and things like that. Maybe do a Christmas card with the cup, the coffee cup, just different things, so you're not just all, because I don't even have a lot of, you know, autumn, unless it's an autumn birthday, which I've got one of my friends, but otherwise I haven't got, you know, I'll do the thank you cards, but generally we don't have a lot of, we don't send those kind of cards, do we? So again, it's quite dry. Get the last of that colour out. I remember when you were unsure about the markers and said, yeah, it took me a while, didn't it? It's just easier for me for videos because it's just quicker. Gosh, when I used coloured pencils, some of my lives were like, oh gosh, they were long. Do this one and the other green. I'll do a really traditional autumn one as well though, where we do all the lovely burnt oranges and deep reds. So I'll try and do a nice mix of styles with it. That one, and this will be the same. this one as well. It's a little kumquat, that one, isn't it? Again, they'd look cute, like I said, with the Advent images. If you do each section, like focus on the same, you know, colours for all the images, before you know it, you've coloured it all in. It's a quicker way to do it. I'll do that one then with the other green. Morning, everybody. Thank you. Morning. Hey, Devona. Hey, Claire. So what's everyone up to anyway? What you got planned? Any nice plans? There's quite a few people had birthdays last week. We're doing different things, so I hope you've all had fun celebrating. Oh, that needs to be coloured in as well. I forgot that bit. That's nice. Let's do that one. Oh, forgot about all these little tops. I'm going to a late showing of I Know What You Did Last Summer at the cinema, but I'm hoping they have the lift fixed where it will take 10 minutes to climb. So, oh, yeah, I saw that's been redone. And it's got Jennifer Love Hewitt in it, isn't it? They've got the same, a lot of the people from the original, I think. Yeah, there's lots of good horrors coming. I like Jeepers Creepers. That's a favourite of mine. We were talking about that the other day. My family, and I said to my mum, I said, oh, you should watch it. I liked the rebirth one of that. I thought it was quite a good, because sometimes when they do too many of them, they go really naff. Like Wrong Turn, I like Wrong Turn, but they've got like Wrong Turn 7 and they're just awful budget movies. They're terrible. You've not seen that one in there? Oh, you should watch it. It's really good. And in fact, all of those are good. I'd say Jeepers Creepers 1's obviously the best. And then 2 is good. 3 I really liked. And then Reborn is the 4th one, I think. Louise, you're off out on a girly night. Karaoke cocktails. That sounds brilliant. My kind of night. I love that. Tracy's got 2 night shifts. Oh. Made the cookie box as a tea. Oh, did you, Deborah? Yeah, it's cute, that one. Fiesta's in our village this week, so my husband is a more very hot Saturday night with all the gear processing. What's a more? I'm going to visit my elderly aunt in Driftfield. I will watch them over the weekend. Yeah, they're good. My friend's daughter is teaching me how to knit a baby hat tomorrow. That has cat ears. That's so cute. Then we're going to a pool party if it's not raining. Oh, I hope it's nice weather for you. I haven't seen Jeep Screws. Yeah, I know, Rachel, I hadn't. And then I started watching them. I was like, they're actually really good. That's this one, isn't it? I haven't blended. Colour. Okay, let's do our toadstools. So we're going to do pink toadstools. Because it's a whimsical card. We can do whatever colours we like. I think a mix, you could do a rainbow of toadstools and have them all sat next to each other with happy birthday. That's a really cute card. I do love a toadstool. One, two, three. Can you see me down there? You see, this is all going to match really nicely with our frame and pop against that white background. And with the white bigger card as well, the frame will be framed with white, so it'll help that pop even more. So it should look really cool to get that right. What else do I want to have pink? Let's do, oh, we've got the leaves on there that I've missed. We'll do these. They're so cute, so they're like little berries. It can be pink. Let's do pink on the icing, because then that'll be like a brownie kind of base. And if you don't want the faces, just mask the face off before you stamp. So just put a little bit of masking tape over the face, add your ink, then take it off and then stamp, and you'll have these images without the faces. We need more pink, don't we? Let's do, yeah, pink, because then the green leaves on here will look nice. Again, any areas I've gone over, I'll add my gel pen, white gel pen later, just to bring out some of the white that I might have missed or gone over. Should we do, that'd be maybe like a white colour, that'd be green. So let's do pink little sprinkles. And then pink cinnamon. I can add some white onto this. So we need something that's got a big bit of pink on it, just so it balances everything. Yeah, I think that's a nice balance of pink with the orange. Sam, you got me and my 19-year-old son hooked on garden rescue. Well, it's a lovely show to watch, so I love it. I really do. And there's so many. I mean, I've watched it years ago, but now I'm really interested in it because I've picked up loads of really good tips that I've been able to put into the garden, just even down to like making that sleeper wall, like just watching them doing all different things. And I thought, well, if that's the process, I can implement that, you know. So it's really been really good. Jeepers Creepers, where do you get the the song? Very good. I'm not going to use the darker pink on this because this is quite a dark pink against the first colour. Some of them there's not much of a difference in like tone or shade, sorry. But there's quite a jump between the light pink and the dark and the mid colour here, so that was going to be a bit too dark. And once that's blended, that'll look quite nice. Sorry, I'm going to dip out because it's just so close, but I don't know why. I've tried changing it, so by the time you comment for me to move it, I've probably already moved it. I'm just, yeah, just have to live with it for this one, I'm afraid. Been a few little gremlins today. This is starting to look really cute. Okay, oh, I've got to do the swirls. Again, mine goes really delayed. I have to keep coming out again. No, it's gone off. Oh my goodness. Have I gone? What's going on now? Oh jeez. See, it's definitely playing out. Am I still here? My screen and my iPad went black. You got the song in your head, sorry. I'll go back over all the sprinkles and stuff. It's quite hard with a brush pen to not go into those small areas, especially when you're trying to blend. But it's going to look fab. Once it's all cut out and brought together, it's going to look really good. Right, let's go back over the green leaves on here. And then it's just kind of the brownie colour to add in to a lot of the cookies and the sweets. Just going to do all these the same green. bring in a little bit of grey as well, just so on some of the white areas, just to help those pop. So that one, oh yeah, and here we'll do the different green. I can't really see the difference between that one and that one. There's not much difference. I do. Let me just try and zoom again. Yeah, see, it's already zoomed so far out on my phone. I just don't understand. Just try and mess it up a bit. Sorry if that makes anyone dizzy. I'm just trying to see if that's made any difference. I'm just going to come off YouTube completely as well. Yeah, these are going to look cute. There's a button. Yeah. There's definitely issues with YouTube. This is so slow. Or internet, sorry. Right, is that back out a little bit? Yes, see, that's a little bit further out, but it's still not. It's really far away on my phone. It's very odd, but at least you can see it a little bit better there. And then I want to use, there is a good brown, where is it? Muted. Is it muted? I think it's called muted brown. Got the dull red brown. Where is it? Or is it the green? No, it's not that one. Is it? No, that's a good grey one. Where's that brown? It's like quite a nice grey brown extend. Ah, there it is, muted. Only got the one. Yeah, it's quite a nice one for, it's just not like a heavy brown. One. I'll do some little rosy cheeks on some of them as well, which looks very sweet. Oh, I can hear Mr. Monts on the move. He's having a very lazy day. He's not even had his breakfast, even though I put it out for him. Not quite yet, mate. Not too long. Got to do some cutting and some sticking. Did it wake you up? Did the roadworks wake you up? How dare they? All right. I'm going to roll it around on the rug. It's all going to have the same brown. And that's mainly going to be white. I might colour that in orange. It needs an orange in there. Let's add in. He might go and eat his breakfast now. What a life, eh? Oh, he was. He didn't realise it was me at first, bless him. He ran out the door because he always, you know, just runs out to me. And like, he didn't really look up, and he was just like excited, but not what I expected. And then all of a sudden, he just went mad. It's like he clicked. It's like it's Mum when he went mad. Bless him. Such a sweetie. And then, yeah, he got a little bit grumpy with me later, which he tends to do. It's like afterwards it clicks. It's like, you left me. How dare you? Oh, no. Don't tell me. No, you don't need to go out. You've been out like 3 times. Seriously? You haven't even had your breakfast. I think he just wants to go out because next door's dogs are out. I'm just going to wait a minute. Sometimes he's a bit of an instigator. He likes to start a fight. Let's see. Yeah, he's moving around again. I don't think he does need to go out. Sorry, spinning this around, probably making some of you dizzy. No, come back up here. You don't need to go out. You never go out. Go back to sleep. He barks again. I'll have to go down, guys, because he might have a bad belly or something. I do like a nice colouring session on a Friday, on a morning. It's quite nice. These are looking very sweet. They get so much in a half after you. He was. Like he was like, hang on a minute. And he comes back in, he's sniffing around everywhere, like checking, assessing, you know. And then, yeah, I was kind of like talking to him and he was just ignoring me. Like literally not even looking at me. Okay, I'm coming, 2 secs. Just let me just quickly finish this bit of brown. I'm going to have to go and let him out. Sorry, guys. Just one of those mornings. I'll blend that in a minute. If you want to go and grab yourself a drink, put your nips to the loo. I'm just going to be a few minutes just letting him out because I can't. Well, I could keep the door open. Actually, just don't want it to be any noise. Right, we'll blend that in a second. Just let me go and sort him out. Sorry. Leave the door open. It's actually dry out there now, so I'll just let it open, it'll be fine. Right. Yeah, we'll do some rosy cheeks. I think quite happy with that. And then the grey, I'll just add like a bluey grey. Just a little bit of shadow on the white areas. It's only that one, isn't it? All the rest I'll use the gel pen. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm pleased with that. Let's do rosy cheek. Is that a bit too? No, go for, that's the pale pink. There we go. Right, now we've got a mammoth fussy cane. Yeah, I can see him. He doesn't do anything anyway. He's such a good dog. You don't, apart from digging, which I don't mind him doing, because that's what dogs should do. Yeah. He can't get out. It's completely self-contained. So you get bored of fussy cutting again, you might want to just go do something else for the next 20 minutes maybe. Excuse me. Right. Take away the mats. Oh, I think I need to have one of these before we start to fussy cut. Love the colours, thank you. Let me try and see if I can just zoom out a little bit more again. It's definitely, I go out as far as I would on that. It might bring you out a bit more on the screen. They do. What was your favourite flavour? I think I do love a lemon one. He sat up on the patio. He sat up by the bird table on the patio. He's such a funny little thing. He's definitely an old man as well. Even Jay, who looks after him, says that. So he's such an old man. Pink, is it? Oh my god, they do match, don't they? Yeah. No, this is not for you. That's, oh, you ran in, didn't you? You just bolted in. You were at the top of the garden a second ago. No, this is not for you. Yours is downstairs and you've not even eaten your breakfast yet, so you're definitely not having any of this. And I wouldn't give it to him anyway. That's grandson, chocolate or lemon, please. Yeah. French fancy, anybody? Don't mind me. Lemon is lovely. I love them all. I could easily eat all these in one sitting. There's no shame here in this chat. I've once eaten a whole box of, how big were the tonics? It was like the pack of 12 between me and my mum. We had like literally 6 each. Oh, gluten-free ones. Yeah, I don't know if they do actually. Well done. Some things are gluten-free without you knowing. I'm not saying these are, but I've been really surprised. Yeah, it's wheat. They've got it in big capitals. I like most of Mr. Kipling's, to be fair. There's very few that I don't really like. Maybe the Battenberg. It's probably a least favourite. I love the pink finger ones that they have. What are those ones called? These are French fancies. They are, I don't remember what they're called. Your dog Badger stole and ate 4 French fancies. Wee, cheeky little sod. Right, we have one more. I'm going to have a pink one because it matches. And then pop those away. They'll last me the weekend. Angel slices, that's it. Oh, those, Sharon, absolutely love. Yeah, big hit. You've not had one in years. I've got a cuppa here. I think I'll pop down to the kitchen and grab a homemade chucky. Oh, nice. Yes, Amanda. The beanies ones are. Anyone comes on now, they'll be like, "Where's a girl eating mine?" He's still looking at me. You know when your dog just looks right into your soul? You can't have this. No. All gone. All gone. No. I've got work to do. Go lie down or go and eat your breakfast. Let's go back to bed. Bring this a bit closer, then I can see the chat. I don't have to look right up and just glance. He's trying to guess you to give me one. Well, he woke me up at bloody 10 to 6 this morning, wanting to go out. And I thought, oh, there's something wrong with him. He's got an upset stomach. Because he never would get up that early. He usually waits for my alarm to go off. So I thought, oh, okay, let him out. And he just trotted up in his own time. You know, no rush at all. And I thought, no, you're fine. You just decided to get me up early today. Thanks. Then he went out again, about 40 minutes after that. And all this stuff. And then that's usually him for until at lunchtime. So that's why I was surprised he got up again just now. Oh, Jaffa cakes. Yum. The box too, I guess you did give. I've done that one. Resisting the urge to have one of my homemade chocolate hobnob biscuits I made for my hubby. Yeah, but surely you've got to enjoy some of your efforts there as well. I brought, if you ever drive on the M5 and you go past Gloucester, you've got Gloucestershire Services and it's the farm shop. So on the way back I brought 2 big loaves of their bread. I got the spelt bread for my dad and I got sourdough for myself. I brought some cured ham, some nice cheese, and then I brought us both is it a crimpet? Oh my god, it's amazing. I said to him when I came back, so as soon as I come back I went to my dad's first because I hadn't seen him because he'd been away a week prior, so I hadn't seen him for like a week and a half, so I went to dad's before I got Monty. And we had a coffee and the crimpet thing. Crumpet, it's like in between a croissant and a muffin or something, I think. Oh my god, it's amazing. And even he said, I said, because he ate his before me, and I said, was it nice? He went, yeah, it was good. Who likes the farm shop in Gloucestershire Services? It's the nicest services, I think, in the whole of the UK. You have to stop there. And then I had breakfast there as well. Because I said to myself, I'll get out of Manchester early and my first stop will be Gloucestershire. So get past Birmingham. And then I had a ham and cheese croissant for breakfast and coffee. I swear blind sometimes Jensen wants to come in so that he can neither me or go neither me. Yeah, I think they do sometimes. It's just like, well, I'm bored. Look, I'm gonna annoy you. Been there a few times. It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, it was delicious. They had loads of nice different sweets that you could choose from. And then I went into Baked in Manchester and had the Big Bertha like muffin, I guess, but that was actually really sickly and I only ate a half of it. I had to throw the other half in the bin because I was back in the hotel and I thought it wouldn't travel, it would have just melted and stuff. So yeah, it was nice, but I think they're almost too big, or if you're going to share then it's fine. That was a bit too much for me. So I'll have to make more of them. I've gone over the edges a bit, but you can always go over the edges with your blender pen. But for me, a lot of it's on the bottom. You're not going to see that anyway because they're all going to be in that frame. They aren't called Big Bertha. True. They got the Bruce, which is the big layer cake, which is like the Matilda cake. But they sell out so quick. I've seen them on TikTok. So when I saw it in Manchester, I was like, oh, it's there, I'll go in. Of course, they had none of that left. And I said, oh, and she said, you've got to get in really early or you've got to be fast to order online because they just sell. But yeah, it's just called Baked in bright red letters. The same company run tea-based services in Cumbria. Always a stopover. Oh, is there? I didn't realise. I think they're great because they're all solar powered, aren't they? They're all completely self-sufficient. Gosh, that was a bit of a hard one. Something like that, anyway. Yeah, they're lovely, but very expensive. I mean, I paid like £4 for one of the cheeses and about £4 for the cured ham. So obviously that was a treat and a splurge. And then the bread was like a £5. So it's not cheap at all. Some of the cheeses there were like 10 quid. It's just like, jeez. And like the meat, I mean, yeah. If you've got the money, then I guess. But some of it, wow. I was just like, for services, considering most people are like travelling, how are they, like, it obviously sells, but then there must be locals that probably do just visit there as well and do their shopping because there are trolleys there. So I guess locals to the area might use it as well because it's nothing like a service station. Literally, it's just a farm shop on the side of the road kind of thing. It's lovely. Yeah, Dad said it was really nice. It's a huge loaf as well. I must admit, everything was big, so you are getting a lot for the money. Like the weight of that bread is huge. But the sourdough's lovely. I had it for my toast. I'm going to have some for lunch today. Gosh, I am sweaty Betty today. Who else is struggling with this humidity in the UK right now? Because it is no joke. People always laugh at us moaning about the heat. It's because we have humidity mixed in and we don't have aircon. Although I am thinking I'm going to buy an aircon unit, I think, for next year. If I'm still in this room, and then I can then move it into the, you know, summer house shed, whatever. Why I hate fussy cut, and it's like my left hand says no, not moving. Sam, try the ice towel. Try the ice towel. Oh, I don't know. Yes, it's vile. It's so heavy and muggy here in Ireland too. Yeah, it's airless and yeah, that's what this is. That's, you've just literally hit the nail there. Airless. It's just so. It's like suffocating. It reminds me of the weather all the time in Malaysia. You would always have about 90% humidity. I think we've got 93 at the moment, and then the heat on top. So we've got like low 20s it is at the minute, but then with a 90% humidity, it's just hard going. And then obviously you've got rain on, so you're wearing shorts and t-shirt and flip-flops, and then it's raining, so you've got your umbrella. Good old British weather. We love it. 79 humidity in North Court. Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? And that's what makes our weather so miserable sometimes. Don't have the luxury of a pool and air conditioning. And we always like to moan about the weather because that's what us Brits do, because it's so erratic. That's why we talk about it so much. It's very close. It is very close, Claire. My nan would say that as well. Yeah, very close. Well, these images are so cute. I think it was Vicky. I saw her. I don't know if she's still in chat. She said, I think she said at the start of this live, maybe it was actually, that she loved doing the samples, like using this stamp set. Oh yeah, 67 humidity here in Tenford. It's an occupational hazard. We all whinge about it. Too hot, too cold, too wet, too wet. Yeah. Well, tomorrow we'll have snow. That's why it's always a topic, because it's so weird. There's just no consistency, is there? We just like it. You know, if you're new or just visiting the country, it will be seconds before you meet someone who lives here, and then they start talking about the weather. So where you been then? Yeah, nice. You've had good weather, haven't you? A bit wet right now, isn't it? Like it all the time. Even if I'm chatting with my neighbour, oh, well, you got the weather for it. You still are with me? Yeah, there's still a bunch of you still here whilst I fussy cut. I've done a video for today as well, that's gone out, and it's like a napkin corner fold. So if you've not watched my latest YouTube, that went out just before I went live, then if you go and watch it after this, I'd be muchly appreciated. Muchly? What's the funny way you say that? There's a what is it I'm trying to say? Muchly. I can't think now. Anyway, it would be nice of you to go watch it. Give it a thumbs up. I've seen it on cards. I love you muchly. It's like a funny. I'm trying to think now. Muchly appreciated. Maybe that is it. So I'm just trying to make it time. Muchly. Yeah, it's like a funny. Yeah, don't surprise me, Simone. That's what does it. It's the humidity. Horrid. Did I cut too many images? They are going to be layered up, so. I did want it to look like Charlie's or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, that kind of fest room that they go in with the big chocolate river. That's kind of my vision. Really there. I love you muchly. Yeah, so that, yeah, it's quite, yeah, I think it's not massively popular, but I have started to hear it. That could be good on a stamp set, shouldn't it? I love you muchly. Muchly appreciated. I like that. Thank you. Yeah, it's all worth it. It takes time, but as you know, I don't do quick cards. There's no quick cards really from me. A quick card is like half an hour. Someone commented on one of my old 5-minute tutorials, you know, where I did like 5 cards, each card. No, sorry, the 5 card tutorials I did, the quick cards, but I did 5. So, I don't know, the video was about 15 minutes or something like that. And the person commented and said, bearing in mind the video is like 3 years old, and just said, you really talk too much. All you need to do is put the measurements on the screen. I don't need, it was all about them. So I just deleted it. Just laughed. I thought, you know what, I can't even be bothered to reply. So it clearly took her quite a while to write it, because it was probably a good 6 paragraphs. Like, she really, you know, told me. So I just deleted it, because I thought, that's going to really annoy you that you spent all that time. So then I thought, if she replies again, I'm just going to delete it again, because it's just going to keep annoying her. And I actually find it really funny. I thought, honestly, you're not paying for this. And I need to give the measurements, because otherwise people won't know how to make it. You might know how to make it without the measurements, but there's lots of people who don't. That's what I wanted to say, but I thought, you know, I can't be asked. I've just got to the point, and I think maybe it's my age as well. There's a lot of things that I hear and see, and I just think, I can't be bothered. I don't waste my time with it anymore. I know what matters, I know what counts. And this goes for anything in life. Like, but those little things now, years ago, that would have probably really niggled me, and I would have to and fro. Now I just don't care. And I think that just annoys a lot of people who aren't quite there yet. They do say once you get into your 40s, you do start to give no FUCKs. And I'm definitely feeling that in life. There's definitely been a bit of a shift, I'd say, in the last couple of years, where I'm really like, it takes so much to offend me. And it's a nice way to feel. It really is. If you get rid of that in your life, of really not stressing about the little things, I just feel a lot lighter. It's really nice. But when it's with people who aren't quite there yet, then that's yeah. But I thought, you know, I'm just going to delete you, because yeah. And I got on with my day, you know. When do you get to 60? It is true though that I've heard a lot of people say, you know, you start to slowly don't give a damn. So yeah, if you're not there yet, it will come, guys, and it's lovely. You know, I know what matters in life. I know where to put my passion and anger, if there's any, and all that kind of stuff. But otherwise, no. Right, I think it looks better on a bigger card. Do we agree? So I'm going to put little springs behind the sides. So let's measure. What we got there is about half. Yeah, so I'm going to have to be. So if I do, I might do 4.5 wide. Yeah, definitely, Shirley. I think it's just easier. I agree, Sam. Just the shame it took me decades to learn. I know it is. It's the same. The amount of time I've stressed or worried about little things, and you just think, no. In the early days, you know, you get like a hurtful comment and stuff, and I would have taken it to heart, and it isn't nice. But then afterwards, I just think it's on that person, not me. You know. And I've always said, until I charge you for my content, you know what I mean? Don't start criticising it to a degree where, I don't know, like what I'm trying to say is, you know, someone might say, well, you know, it's too slow, or this, like if someone were paying for it and I was getting the same thing a lot, then I'd start to think, okay, maybe it is too long, or maybe I do need to change that. People are paying for this service after all, but you're not. It's free. This is just how I do it. And I have changed little bits over the years, because I think it's right to do so, and that shows strength in, you know, you growing and all that lot. But a lot of it's just a criticism about me as a person, and then I just think, well, that's who I am, so I can't change that. So yeah, you just start to, but with everything, like even driving home, there were so many idiots on the road. I got cut up loads of times, just all sorts. The Sam 10 years ago would have been raging, because I did have road rage. I would have been, do you know, I had such a peaceful drive. Just let it all happen. You know, so I get it. It isn't something that I just want. Hang on a minute, I should have done one more, because I need, is that enough of a spring? Actually, that might be okay. Let me just because I need room for the foam. No, I think that'll be okay. You could add it more if you want. I've done 2.5 by 4.5. I think that'll be okay. Hey Diane. Yeah, I just really don't get bothered by stuff. Someone pushes in line, again, years ago I would have said something. Now I just kind of smile and just let them do it. I'm so chilled now. Even my mum said, it's almost to a point where my mum would be like, you should have said something. I'd be like, no, I can't be bothered. The driving thing, 100%. I don't expect people to let me out. And I don't let people out, no problems. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. There's a lot of you that get it. It's just, you have a much nicer life without stressing over the little things, and it's so true. But again, it's one of those things we think, God, I wish I'd known this years ago. How much more freeing my life would be, you know. Yeah, exactly that. It's not worth the hassle. And that's, I think, sometimes some people are like, but why? And I'm just like, just because I can't, I'm fine. And I don't think about it. I've moved on as well. Like, sometimes things would really be on my brain all day, you know. It would really play on my mind. I'd go to sleep, I'd wake up, it was there, still on my mind. I just don't have that anymore, because I think if you've gone through quite stressful times and maybe, you know, traumatic things have happened and stuff, you really start to reevaluate things, don't you? I feel like I'm going all deep now, but you know what I mean? I think when you've experienced stuff, and it can be all kinds of things, I think you just, that's where you need your time to be spent. And I think because obviously, you know, Nan's not well, it's not getting better, and I don't talk about it a lot because it isn't great, but I like my time to be, and my thought to be more with that, which is important, you know. So, but yeah, funny old life, isn't it? The things you when your parents always say these things to you when you're younger, and you're like, it's all true. Yeah, you know what I mean. Realistically, if you don't like it, go elsewhere. This is the thing, there's so much in the world, isn't there? There's something for everyone, and if I'm not that thing, then that's fine. Go find someone, you know, whether it's to do with this, card making or whatever. There's so many amazing, talented people out there, you know. And I don't expect everybody to like my style or my way, and that's fine. But also, it's being able to just know that that's okay. Don't get hurt by the fact that not everybody's going to like you. That's another tough pill for some people to swallow, I guess. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. So it does go flat, but it's going to pop up enough for me to have the foam with all the characters and stuff. I'll stick this down because I can still stamp inside and everything else. Right, just need to make sure, is that the right way? Yeah, so I get a nice, I think that's that right. What's the thing I don't get why people just move on? It's I think it says more about the person, to be honest. It's definitely more about the person than you. It's because it's not fitted into their day that way, you know. They haven't got the time. Well, that's not my problem, that my video is too long and you've not got the time to watch it. That's a you thing. That's not me. That's how long it is. It's done. Or people talk about things that happened years ago, you know, a video or something. I'm like, I've moved on. I've even had it on my lovely Rose Cottage. I had something the other day on a video that's me stripping the door. It's like, that was like 6 months ago. I felt like just saying, I've moved on. I'm done. It's done. By the time you comment, it ain't going to change. Yeah, face bothered. We need that on a stamp as well. Face bothered, no. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, just don't care. I care about important things, and I'm very passionate about the things that I love in life, but I just don't care about anything else anymore. And I don't mean that to sound the way it sounds, but those of you I know that get it, so it's fine. And those that don't, one day you will, because it will. One day it will just be this little light bulb, because that's what it is right now. I'm really feeling it, and it's lovely. And it's hard to explain it until you feel it, you know. Talk to them. They do say though, and I shouldn't laugh because it is serious, but with everything going on in the world, and I saw this funny like reel or something, and it was basically showing, maybe it's also that perimenopausal and menopausal women, and it said to them about if they had to fight for their country and go to war, and then this woman come on, she said, I'm ready. She just reeled off all these things. She said, you just need a load of perimenopausal and menopausal women on the front line and we'll win the war, because it's like we don't get an SHIT. We've raised kids. We've, you know, a lot of the percentage of a divorce now, like we can deal with, you know, and it was just hilarious the way it was all worded. I'm not selling it well, but it was just this, and it had the soundtrack to Apocalypse Now at the start with all the helicopters, and it was funny. I'll have to try and find it. Maybe I'll add it on off. I don't know. I can do it. So I don't want to share it on my work page, but it was just really funny. Just like, we're ready, you know, don't mess with us. We ain't got time for your beep. You know, so anyway, anybody new, I'm sorry if I'm not your cup of tea. This isn't what you wanted to hear. Right, we need to now arrange these in a way so that it all looks like they're kind of popping up, but I did want the welcome to the pumpkin patch to be kind of there. Maybe I should have stamped that before, actually. Bring that down a bit more, so maybe up that one. It's like the bigger ones and the leaves need to kind of go in the back. Have the little toadstools, so we could have a couple on the front as well, because that could work. What do we think? This is why you are my cup of tea. Oh gosh. Well, it's funny because one of the things we were talking about, that they do want me to really try and do a retreat, and I'd really like to do something by the sea, by me in Plymouth. So I am going to look into it a bit. It'd be for next year, it won't be this year. But it'd be quite nice, I think, for a bunch of us to all get together. Obviously Craft World are going to sponsor it, and yeah, do like a little retreat. We'll do some exclusive makes, going to do like some bundles. I might even do a live launch, so you'll actually be there when I launch the product and you can take it, you know, or have a little card machine. You'll get like a special discount of it, you know, for those of you that want it, and then it'll be streamed still live to everybody else, but you can sit in the room and watch me launch and everything, which I thought would be really good. So yeah, that's the plan. But I thought, actually, I know selfishly I was like kind of saying, oh, do something that's a bit more centralised, but I thought I do actually live in a really nice part of the UK, and what I could offer you I think would be really nice for a lot of people, especially if you're like in a city or more like inland. I think it could be quite nice. So that's the plan anyway. So I've got the support for it. I just need to kind of find a nice place that will, I don't want it to be massive because it'd be my first one. So it'd be more of an intimate event, let's say, but I reckon 50 people, I think we could get that. And just, yeah, kind of see what we can do really. So that was something that was spoke about quite a bit actually. So I think once I'm going to have a holiday soon, because I haven't had a week off for quite a while, or I might even have 2 off. And then I can kind of maybe get into that later on. Oh, Lynette, bless you. Yeah, well, again, all that kind of stuff, because we've got good train links. There's coach, you know, the coach is good as well. And yeah, you never know, there might be someone nearby and you can car share, because that's another nice thing as well. So yeah, just need to kind of play around a little bit really, and maybe something like for the spring next year, or got to work it around a launch as well. Stalkers Fest in the queue. You lot are funny. But yeah, I think it's about time. I think it's about time we meet up. And I think we've got a good community now to make this become something. Because I think once you've kind of done a few, then once you've got the model of it, I guess, then it'd be a bit easier then to put together each time, kind of thing. You mentioned retreat. Well, it'd be nice to do, you know, a couple of classes, and then we could like meet for drinks and stuff. Have some free time as well, so you get to have a little look around. And yeah, because it is a beautiful city. Like everywhere, there are parts that aren't so nice, but we don't go to those, you know. How are we liking this? Welcome to the pumpkin patch. You think this is looking? I think it looks quite sweet, actually. Thank you, Laura. Just roughly kind of getting it all positioned. I like that I've done it on a bigger card, actually. I think it works. Having that, like, that empty space, you know. Maybe that little... We'll do like a thumb fold tutorial. We'll do, you know, one with made to surprise mechanism. All sorts, really. Nice. Yeah, it'd be a weekend thing, Julie. So it'd be like a... probably need 2 full days, really. So maybe like it's either a Saturday and Sunday or a Friday and Saturday and travel back Sunday. Don't know. Need to think about all those things. Need to, like I said, got to do some research and see what I can get from hotels, what offerings they will do. Charity. I could do a map of the charity shops and then let you go, where all the crafty ones are. There is a nice donut place. We've got loads of good eateries, to be fair. MUCERS bus, yeah, we'll do some bus trips. Guest appearances, Simone and Benita. I would have to get some of the DTs down as well. I'll get Gemma involved. I think that looks like a very sweet. I think it's given me Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I think there's some good vibes there. So now I need to right, let's try and work this way. If I put those kind of together, because I've got like little groupings, really. I'll do that corner in a minute. That corner. I'm glad actually I cut as much as I did, because I am going to use it all. Okay, we'll go with that. No. And again, like, I've got to look at like prices. So obviously you've got to pay for your accommodation, which wouldn't be like, that wouldn't be, well, I guess we do it as a ticket price. I don't know. This is why I need to speak to like hotels and see what like their best rate is, special rate. Obviously then we need to do a ticket price for the retreat, as in me and everything. You'll get probably a hefty discount on the launch. You'll get a goodie bag included in your ticket price. Like what else? I've never been to a retreat, so I don't. This is why I need to do the research. I need to look at what others are doing and what they're offering and what people are paying as well. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff involved. Doing it within a hotel means then you've got your liability insurance, like that's already covered. You know, because I was looking at doing like hiring someone, I thought I've got to do all that then myself, whereas I'd rather have that all done already. So that's one less thing to worry about. Like we're all covered, you know, in the hotel that we're in, which I would prefer. So yeah, it's I don't know. You should see if you could chat to Jens. Who's that, Avril? I don't know who that is. Because there's quite a few who've got really established retreats, you know. Years ago there was loads, but pre-COVID there was tons, but now sadly, you know. And I think I could offer a virtual ticket as well. I think that would be nice for those that just cannot come for whatever reasons, we don't need to know. but offering a virtual ticket as well would be something that would be definitely would do, because that's just easy to do, and then you can enjoy it and watch us, you know, as well, because there's lots of you who are valued, you know, here, but won't be able to come, and I wouldn't want you missing out. Oh yeah, no, because there's lots of you overseas. Benita, they're just saying appreciate that, and you know, you should be able to join in as well. Do some fun games as well. We could do like live, you know, like the bingo and Christmas bingo and stuff we did. And I'd like to put my twist, do something that only you would like, is known for this retreat kind of thing. So, oh, I went to a really good retreat and they did this, like something that's not maybe been done before. So it'd be quite fun. So the ideas have been percolating for years. It's just, yeah, never come to light yet. Benita could go virally. Yeah, this is the thing, isn't it? Just that, you know, there's different, you know, reasons why not everybody can come. I want to be as inclusive as possible. Yeah, I'd have to. Mum could bring him, couldn't she? God, he'd have a fit. Jeez, all these people. He'd be like, oh, look at me. Yes, they do. They do the Dirty Weekend, Laura. She's nailed that. I think she does it really well, and they're very popular. Yeah, I need to have a little look actually at what she does. Actually, if I do. It's a cover. Oh, that's nice. As long as it can go in the envelope. I have to just lift. Put that one up there. Just snip that off. Virtual ticket would be great, yeah, definitely. That one's quite sweet there. Let's pop you underneath. Like it. Let's take off that corner and pop this in. Is that on the front? No, that was inside, wasn't it? I'm getting excited about doing an event and trying to finish this card. You can't see the cute phone. To be fair though, that's not, don't need to worry too much. It's more about just the fullness. You can see the face there, can't you? So maybe I could go a little bit higher. As long as you can get that stamped there, I could bring that one up just a little bit higher. Yeah, because it's kind of level then with that leaf, and then put this one underneath. Lift that a little bit. That's better. I need to be able to just make it out, but see that as well. And then I can put another leaf maybe under there. Oh, yeah, just there would be good. I didn't think I'd like this card, but since it, oh, thank you. Trust the process. Get some t-shirts made as well. Like a tour date t-shirt, you know, Muckers on tour. Although it could, so this is the thing, because I want Muckers to be in it some way. It's going to have to be like a Muckers and Made to Surprise. That's what, it's all those kind of things I've got to work out. Because I want you to be, yeah, because you are Muckers, you know. I might have to sponsor it. Or no, Made to Surprise sponsors it. Yeah. Muckers merch, I know. Muckers on tour, and then the first tour date, and then we could have all the different ones with different places. Love it. MUCERS Assemble, yeah. Imagine standing somewhere and you've got your t-shirt on and someone stops you and goes, what's a mucker? Well, it's this great crafting community that I'm part of. Yeah, we've got to have merch, definitely. I am loving this card, even for me. Actually, I think it's better than I thought as well. I think because it's so full and so over the top, that's what's making it work. Just trying to balance each side out. So it's all within the card size. Well, it definitely shows off the stamps well. I might lift a few of them up in a minute as well, just so they've got a bit of dimension. I'm going to put a little foam on this one. I won't have time to do the envelopes, I've already gone way over today and I have got work to do, so I will do an envelope later, and again I'll show you that. Let's get that stamped. Oh, it is so cute. And I need to go over all those bits as well with my white gel pen, so you'll see those finishes, and I'm going to add some of my glaze as well to it. But let's get our sentiments stamped. What's this, Jeanette? More like well, yeah, bring an empty case, because you know, you'll have goodies to take away, plus, you know, if you do go and venture about, hit the charity shops, you know. Welcome to the pumpkin patch. Oh my god, it's so cute. But yeah, change, you know, swap the pumpkins out and change your colours, and you know, you could have this for birthdays. I'm hoping this is going to stamp. Should be okay. Really pushing it in. Whew, just got away with it. Do one more. Yeah, nice little mix and match. I like this. There we go. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, the cutest. And then I'll just show you a couple of bits with the gel pen for anybody who's not seen or used one before. Check this one works. I've got a few that are running out. Because I've been sitting around for so long. Oh, there we go. I knew one of them did. But you can just, if you go into any spaces like I have there, you can just use your gel pen just to make those nice and crisp again. and also use it to add little highlights onto your images. And once it's dry, you can go back over it again. And let your ink dry before you use this, because it will absorb the ink colour otherwise as well. So, but look, it's just made that pop so much more now. And then here, because that's actually a highlight in the, you know, the stamp set, it's like a detail that they've added. So if you just colour that back in, see how cute that is? It just elevates your stamps a little bit, you know, just adding a little bit of highlight. Do like little dots. And those tiny little details, again, if you do it on everything, it really does pull it all together. So don't ever worry about going over, you know, any of the detail. Get yourself a gel pen. It's handy to have in your stash. And it just tidies that all up. See, you'd never know how much better that looks. Yeah, oh no, that was something we said, Jeanette. We definitely do that. It'd be a, yeah, so you can shop, because you'd have your little chip and pin. We'd bring a few bits down of everything. Yeah, we can do that easily. But yeah, so I'll add a little bit more highlight onto some of the leaves and stuff. But what a difference those toadstools look now. And again, I've got little bits on the donut there that I missed over the sprinkles. So yeah, if you've not got one, grab one. There's quite a few, but I like the jelly roll. They're the Sakura ones. This is 0.8. I've had a 10 one before as well. What's that? Thanks for the distractions. Oh, is it time, Benny and Simone? Oh, sleep well, Buster. Oh, bless you, Simone. I'll be thinking about you. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, so there you go. There's our whimsical pumpkin patch. Hope you've enjoyed this live today and the chat. I will get an envelope made and I will do a little reel for this, but if I just bring it up a bit closer, you can see that lovely shimmer from the inky background. And yeah, I think that's a lovely birthday card for someone who's got an autumn birthday. And just that little spring on the front there. I think it looks brilliant. He's had a good life there, Simone. Definitely, you've given him a lovely life. Would a Posca pen? Be careful, because I think the Posca pens are very thick. I don't think they're as thin. And sometimes, in my experience, the paint can come out quite heavy. So with this, you've got a bit more control because it's a ball point pen. So yes, you can use a Posca pen, but I think it might be a bit too heavy. Unless they've got ballpoint Poscas too, I don't know. I've not, like I said, I've had this for years and years, so I haven't really looked or had to venture, you know, to other brands. So yeah, I'm going to add white all on there as well, so that will pop a bit more. But there you have it. Beautiful card. I've loved this one today, so thank you so much, everyone. Anybody watching this on the replay, the pinned link there will take you to the magazine if you want to grab yours, and I'll be sharing a lot more inspiration with this, because I do love the stamps. This is my kind of cards to make, stamped coloured images and build up fun scenes and stuff. So we'll do some fun mechanisms next week, maybe next Friday we'll use it. Oh no, I've got launch. We'll be doing a launch next Friday, so Friday after we'll use it again. But thank you as always for sticking around, and yeah, have a lovely weekend, and I will see a lot of you hopefully again next Wednesday for another craft vlog. All right, take care, everybody. Bye.